Anime on Peacock. Tune in
6 days.
600 pages in 6 days. Holla at us. Season 2 Zatima.
Deuce.
We litty.
Niggas gonna love this.
Yeah, we just wrapped the
Yeah. Woo.
You know what I mean?
Man.
Did a quick.
You know what it is?
Yes,
Give a
sir.
lot, give a little, give a yard. What you talking about?
Yeah, man, we just wrapped 600 pages.
Okay, Zatima fans, I know a lot of fans are kind of, angry at the fact that season 2 is now in the books. The reason people are mad is because season 2's done, but we don't know squat about season 1. It's like, say, I don't know, what's a good example here? I don't know. I always use the MCU because it seems to be the best example since it's like the hottest movie product out there right now. Like, imagine if before Comic-Con came out, like, let's say they told us, hey, the next 2 Avenger movies have been filmed already. I mean, that's all well and good, but we don't know what's coming before that. I mean, those movies aren't coming out for a while, so what's going to keep us, entertained in the meantime? But when it comes to Zatima, yes, 600 pages in 6 days. Couple things. Number one, am I surprised they filmed that fast? Hell no, it's Tyler Perry Studios. Number two, I feel like this somewhat solidifies even more if you were questioning how long the episodes are. I feel like this yet again shows us the show is supposed to be within that 30-minute bubble of being 22 to 25 minutes per episode. That way, when it does eventually come to BET, it will be like the same length of an episode of Bruh or the Miss Pat Show. I think that's also 30 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. And it does really remind me of like Bruh season 3 when they said in season 2 was like, yeah, we filmed that in like 5 to 7 days. And it just seems like, based on behind the scenes when, different casts were posting, we finished filming and whatnot. It just seems like an evolution compared to like season 1, because what I like about it, it really does feel, and look, we haven't seen season 1. I haven't seen much of anything that you haven't seen, which is just cast members interacting behind the scenes and that's it. But it just feels like, to me, the confident way that I was like, yo, we got a good leading man in DeVal. We filmed 600 pages in 6 days. And just like the vibe I was getting from the video, it just felt like these actors have come into their roles. Like, going into season 2 was like putting on, a jacket because it's getting cold outside. It still fits. They know how to, zip it up and whatnot, and they're ready to go. So, yeah, that kind of gives me confidence that, what, season 2 might be pretty damn good. And yes, I do know that there are people, and I was even thinking this at first, like, 6 days. The quality, it's just the same thing where you're asking quantity over quality. Is it going to be good? Here's my thing. Of course, we won't know until season 1 comes out. And yes, season 2 is different than season 1. Who's to say season 1 won't have flaws that maybe Tyler or some of the people behind the scenes caught wind of and decided to fix those things in season 2, so it could be better. Again, I don't know. Haven't seen the show. I feel like, there have been quite a lot of examples of Tyler Perry projects in the past where things are filmed so rapidly fast that once the final product does make it to our TV screens, our computers, our phones, we're kind of unimpressed because of the pacing, the dialogue, the scripts, the dragging of storylines, and the usual. But I do feel like, and it's just my opinion, I could be dead wrong when the show comes out. I think because DeVal and Crystal have spent such an incredible amount of time crafting their characters and their chemistry, that they know their characters, like how they would handle things, how they wouldn't handle things. So perhaps, and a lot of actors I've talked with over the years have said, Tyler writes a script, but he isn't above allowing you to kind of insert your own little twist or sometimes your own ad libs. And I think that with Tyler knowing how big Zatima was, I don't think he would have given them their own show if he didn't believe in their talent. I think the biggest question for a lot of fans, is, okay, how will these two thrive in an environment with an entirely different cast of characters? That's not to say Sistas characters may or may not pop up at some point in Zatima, but it's kind of like the Paynes when Ella and Curtis were moved to Florida and they were, surrounded by an entirely new cast. I mean, the original cast was there briefly for the first couple episodes and they left. And then after that, it was, Joanne and all these other characters. And the show really didn't do well because, it just felt stale. It wasn't really a lot of cast chemistry. Now, from what I can see from behind the scenes, this cast seems to click very well. But of course, we won't know that until we see things like the initial trailer, the first few episodes. How these characters, we know a lot about the character descriptions from, online sources. But how these characters mesh with Zach. Are they more on the comedic side? Will we have a serious friend? Are these girls that, I think for me personally, when we see Fatima's female friends, I would love to see if her and her friends click better than the girls on Sistas. I think that's one of my questions that I really want to have answered. So, yes. Will the show be good? Guys, I don't know. I do appreciate the people who have so much faith in me to give them an answer, but technically, even if I was shown the show early or something, you know what? It would be cool if Tyler did a premiere of Zatima at Tyler Perry Studios. Invite your boy out, or hell, give me a link to let me live stream it where it's just me watching it. That would be cool. I mean, because I just think about all these different Marvel movies and whatnot, and all these YouTubers and content creators who get invited out to these premiere events. I would love to go to that. If they had a Zatima premiere party, that would be I would love that. And give my thoughts. How I can always look at these people that do hey, here's a video when I went to this event. Here's my non-spoiler review because I can't talk about the movie or the show until it's officially out to the world. But here's my first reaction. I wish I could do stuff like that. Mainly because it would really give me the opportunity to give fans a taste of, hey, here's what I thought about it. Here's some of my, okay, maybe this could have been better. And then I can give a full-on review. But, Tyler Perry Studios, I think it moves too fast to allow that kind of thing to happen. Kind of like, the rap party thing, which I did a video on over a month ago. I just haven't edited. My bad. I'm lazy. But, it would be cool to go to an event like that and, then do videos on it. But whatever. But in any case, yeah. 600 pages, 6 days. So yeah, I feel wait a minute. 600 pages, 6 days. Could that be another? I don't know how many pages of a script go into an episode, but I wonder if 600 pages equates to 10 episodes again. I don't know. Could be wrong. Again, I don't know. Or maybe 50 pages an episode. Again, if that were the case, that would be 12 episodes? I think 6 times 2 is 12. I don't know, folks. Hopefully we get some information soon. But thanks so much for tuning in. Are you nervous about the show being filmed so fast? Or are you confident that it's man, these are experienced actors. Tyler knows what he's doing. So they just came in, they did their thing, and they're out. Enough said. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, thanks so much. Hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out when I post content on the channel. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below.